Tony Robbins is not only among the wealthiest entrepreneurs in the world, but also a successful author, strategist, and coach whose financial advice has helped millions of people. Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, we're taking a look at some effective tips that can help you get your finances back on track. Here are 5 money-saving secrets from Tony Robbins. Envision your goal. If you've heard Tony Robbins before, you know how much he emphasizes the psychology of money. Over the years, he consistently talked about how only 20% of the money game is mechanics, while 80% is psychology. One way of mastering the psychology of money is visualizing your goals and where you want to go. But to do this, you'll have to address your limiting beliefs about money and replace them with empowering beliefs. For example, if you think you aren't smart enough or capable enough to make the right financial decisions, replace the thought with beliefs like, "I'm an abundance maker," or "I am worthy of experiencing financial freedom." This will help you realize your ultimate power and motivate you to set financial goals and achieve them. To better understand the importance of the right mindset, consider this quote from Tony Robbins: "Execution comes by changing your psychology." He also says, if I have an idea to get you started with, you want to have the emotional and psychological strength because that's going to carry you through when the mechanics of finances are boring or frustrating or when things aren't working out. You're larger than any financial challenge you could ever face, so this mindset is the first step to making any kind of progress, including saving money. Unsurprisingly, only envisioning your goal isn't going to help. You'll have to follow it with consistent actions. As Tony Robbins says, if you talk about it, it's a dream. If you envision it, it's possible. But if you schedule it, it's real. So let's talk about some other tips that will make saving money a real possibility for you. Pay off your debt. Paying off your debt is one of the first steps to building wealth. Many people ignore their debt and refuse to acknowledge it, which eventually worsens their financial situation. It's natural to feel anxious at the thought of paying your debt and picking up calls from your creditors, but running away from this problem is hardly going to solve it. In Tony Robbins' words, identify your problems, but give your power and energy to solutions. So instead of fixating on how huge your debt is, look for ways to pay it off. According to Jay Zygmunt, author and child-free wealth specialist, shedding debt are how millionaires start accumulating money. Debt is not a part of their life, he says. They have many credit cards, but they don't carry a balance. It's necessary to devise a payment plan to pay off your debts so you can have your full income at your disposal, not bits and pieces that are left over after paying credit card bills and installments. Paying off debts helps you construct a strong foundation to build wealth that will last and brings you closer to financial freedom. Eliminate unnecessary costs. Budgeting is the backbone of saving money. Overspending and living above your means can be quite tempting, which is why it's necessary to be mindful of how much you're spending and keep track of your expenses. Start by fixing a particular budget for each category of expenses and stick to your plan. You can even use an app to plan your monthly budget and track your spending. While you're at it, you can also sign up for autopay and even use apps and financial software that offer automatic bill payment reminders. Making payments on time will not only reduce your financial stress, but also raise your credit score and save you a lot of money in the long run, since you won't be charged with a late fee or penalty. According to Tony Robbins, some of the simplest ways to eliminate unnecessary expenses are to evaluate your monthly spending and look for common areas where you can save up. For instance, you can switch to lower-tier streaming subscriptions or scale back on cell phone, cable, and internet bills. Not to mention eating at home instead of eating out, getting food delivery, or getting takeout. As per a study, you can save $16 per meal by cooking at home, which roughly equals to $17,000 a year. Smart spending. You must have heard the phrase, money saved is money earned, but financial experts are now emphasizing more on smart spending rather than just saving. After all, we can't deny that the true value of money comes from what we do with it. In other words, an essential part of personal finance is knowing how to spend your bucks practically and identifying which things you should focus your resources on. Instead of chasing money, knowing where you're spending it will make a significant difference in your financial situation. Spending money on health and nutrition, education, and car safety yields bigger benefits in the long run. Similarly, living below your means, avoiding impulsive purchases, and shopping more mindfully are some other aspects of smart spending. Tony Robbins has emphasized this numerous times. He says that's the whole secret. Earn more, spend less, and automate it. Here's another one of his more popular quotes. You either master money, or on some level, money masters you. So which route will you take? The earlier you start mastering money through smart spending, the smoother your journey to financial freedom will be. Lastly, remember Tony Robbins' words. What matters is that you master money and it doesn't master you. Then you're free to live life on your own terms. These were the 5 money-saving secrets from Tony Robbins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Until then, take care and goodbye.